Hi there YouTube, Extreme Trains here. In this video we're taking a look at another one of the Thomas & Friends Wooden Railway engines. This one here is Rosie, which almost completes Series 1, or at least what I think they're calling Series 1. Very unclear. But anyway, Rosie is here and she is very red, as was the title of my Thomas Wood review of her. So what are we waiting for? Let's do it. Alright, this is Rosie. We've already had a brief look at her packaging. There is Rosie on the inside. Again, no push tag, but writing here. Colors and decorations may vary. Why are these so inconsistent? I don't understand. Surely this is more work for Mattel to make lots of different boxes. Anyway, let's crack it open. Alright, so we've got Rosie here. And my first impression of Rosie is, we've had Diesel and James who weren't super great. Rosie feels like a stepping up to form. I think she looks good in this form. I really, really like it. So looking at the face, that's a good face. I think the freckles are done nicely. I think the blush is a lot more subtle than it was on the packaging, which had me a bit concerned. Again, see, look how she's looking this way, like looking towards the camera. If you were going to buy, she's sitting like this in the camera photo, so she's looking at you. Yeah, that's my new theory. Otherwise, it looks really good. I like the unique molding they've done here with her little support thingies. Someone will tell me what the proper name for those are. Buffers printed on the front, good. I really like the printing they've done on the side here. I like the two-tone color we've got going on. The gold on top looks nice. The plastic three little domes look really good. This gold stripe looks good. All of this stuff is good. We've got the firebox glow again, which is nice to see. I also think it's good that they didn't approximate the pistons. I think the pistons detailing looks a bit weird. Like, for example, on James, it made no sense, but here it looks fine. We've got the little bit of a hint of a coupling rod situation here, and also the cylinder. That's fine. I think that's all you need. I don't think you need the actual details of the actual box there. We come to the top. You can see we've got this. I think this is a separately fitted. Yeah, it is. This is a separately fitted plastic piece. You can see on mine, it's not totally straight. I assume that means it hasn't been fitted 100% correctly. I'm trying to work out if this is just stuck on. Yeah, I think this is just stuck on to the top. It's not actually like any deeper in the mold, but that's a little piece of plastic on top there, which is why I assume she doesn't have any coal, which is unfortunate because they've done a really good job with their detailing on these so far, and yet she's got no coal. So again, if you're going to make a new line, you want to try and make it consistent, but now we don't have a consistent design language because it's not even like she just has a bit of black printing there. There's just nothing when she should have that little bit of coal in the middle. So that's weird. Otherwise, again, all the details are good. We've got that 3D kind of style. She's got the Thomas style wheels, which is fine in that bright red. It's unfortunate they don't quite match her body, but I think that looks worse. It looks worse on camera than it does in real life because the camera makes these reds look a bit more red, whereas they're a bit more orange in real life. So that is, I guess, good. Rosie, same underneath. Yeah, I like Rosie. I'm a fan. Put her next to Thomas. Her and Thomas, they look great together. Her, Thomas, and Percy, those three look great together. They are a good example of how the scale looks in that line. I think this is the similar thing to what I said about Thomas Wood, to be honest, that when you just compare the tank engines, they look really good. When you just compare the tender engines, they looked okay. It's when you try to do both, which is a bit unfortunate. For a comparison of the reds, you can see that essentially the red on the wheels is a shade or two less saturated than the red on James's tender. But just for reference, you can see that's kind of what those two look together. And look, I think I'm starting to warm to the James. I don't know. When I line them all like up like that, they don't look too bad. It's instantly recognizable who they are. But yeah, the standouts for me at this point are definitely Thomas, Percy, and Rosie. And if I was going to make a recommendation, I would recommend them. I received Rosie in the same order as Diesel, so I bought her from Amazon US and got it sent to Australia. So she was a bit more expensive, about 23 Australian dollars. And again, I think, that's kind of a little bit too much. I think these for 20 Australian dollars are pushing it. I would like to see them at about 15, but for 20, I understand. Unfortunately, in the modern day of 2021, and I think these two look really good together. If you're don't want to collect all these engines, just want to collect the good ones, Rosie is a good one. I have no hesitation recommending her. I'm excited to pick up some of the other engines. Like, and the new Emily looks quite good. The new Rebecca, I'm so excited for, because I really liked her wood model. It was just too small, so I'm super excited for that. But yeah, I think Rosie looks really good. The wheels problem is definitely not as bad in real life as it looks like on camera and in pictures. But yeah, you can just go into the store if they're in stores where you are, and you can have a look by opening the open box yourself. Otherwise, that's all I've got time for. I'm not going to waste any more of your time talking about this item. Highly recommended. Go out and get it. Excited to hear about your thoughts in the comments below. As always, that's all I've got time for. This is Extreme Trains.